If you picked a soccer team, do you follow a soccer team at all?
Big Galaxy.
Okay, but nothing internationally.
You said Charlotte, though, a little bit?
I'm wherever Neymar is. So I'm in Saudi right now.
You in Saudi?
That's a mistake.
Hey, you going where the money, you going where the money is.
Yeah.
Hey, I can see you over there wearing all the gear.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. I'm
game.
gonna definitely make my way over there. Y'all gonna see me. You gonna see me over there.
There ain't no way you're watching the Saudi games.
Violation. Oh, you thought I was done? Oh my God. No. Oh my God. Gotta face it, I'm the one. Oh my God. I want the check, want the check, want the check. Give me my respect, my respect, my respect. Medals on my neck, on my neck, on my neck. Tell them I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. What they talking about?
All right, welcome to another edition of Kickin' It, everybody. We're switching football for this one. We're going from our football to another football. Todd Gurley in the building with us. Good to have you with us. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Thank y'all for having me.
Can we run through some of your, I'm not an NFL person, right? So you're gonna have to bear with me, but I wanted to run through some of your accolades because, bro, these are impressive, right? 10th overall pick in the 2015 NFL draft, two-time first-team All-Pro, 2017 Offensive Player of the Year, and you played in the Super Bowl 53. And you're not even 30.
Yeah.
You didn't even do him justice. Like
I didn't? Okay,
no,
you
we're
go
talking the player.
No, that was perfect, guys.
No,
that was
we're talking about
perfect. That was perfect.
Why you want to run
the
a good
guy.
thing, man?
We're talking about the guy. MVP, like, when I tell you he inspired like a whole generation of kids, like this was the guy. You couldn't tackle him, fast as hell, scoring touchdowns for fun, hurling dudes. Like he's
hyping me up. He's hyping me up.
No,
but I appreciate it.
for real, for real.
You up, baby.
Yeah.
How do you feel being out of the game at this point? Is it too early?
No, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I mean, football is pretty much kind of a quick turnaround, I feel like, because most of our contracts are, what, 3-4 years, so most of the time, obviously, you know, you get re-signed, but it's kind of get someone for cheaper and younger most of the time, but I enjoy it. Still have friends that still playing, so kind of still like a fan of the game for them. And then I like seeing the younger players come up, you know. Being a running back, I like to keep my eyes on the young guys like Gibbs and with the Lions, HN, and then also like, you know, the Christian McCaffreys and Derrick Henrys, all those guys, Joe Mixon. So I enjoy being done, though. I really do enjoy being done, though.
We were talking in the car, and I was like, man, you still watch the game? He's like, yeah, I love the game. I still watch it. And I'm like, man, I needed like 2 years not watching any of it at all because I was burned out. Like,
You didn't feel like that at all?
Nah, I do know that, like, that's a big thing. Like we talked in the car about that, like, you come in, you got guys that come in the league, you know, NFL tatted on them, then by the time they leave, they like, F the NFL, this and that, and like, it wasn't F them, you know, and they was, you know, drafting you and giving you the millions of dollars. So I think it's just really just having a good perspective and like just being blessed, not really like listening to the noise or whatever. It's like, bro, it's a blessing at the end of the day. Like, you got to play professional sports, but not only that, you got to get paid. And I guess for me, it was like another blessing because I went to the Rams and I played for them, and then I ended up signing an extension, and they cut me. It was like they damn near basically paid me to cut me, and I'm like...
Oh, you got paid out almost.
Like, I remember my agent going through everything. He was like, yeah, you get this, you get that, and then, you know, if they do cut you, you be 26 with this amount, and I'm like, and then I remember the contract guy was like, nah, but we'll never do that, and I'm like, you never know.
Right.
And that's exactly how it ended up playing out, but I just feel like you have these examples though, right? Like you see it every year, either a player get cut or you see a guy
traded.
You can't bank on
you
the
trade it,
longevity of the
or
contract.
they want to stay in the lead or they want to get back. So I just always kind of was like paying attention to that and listening to, you know, older veterans and stuff like that. I also didn't want to play for like fucking 10 teams. Like, damn, this dude played for this person, this person, this person. Like that, I definitely didn't want to like do that and just be moving from city to city.
I know your first year, you killed it for Georgia. And then, you know, the third year, you leave to go pro. Rookie of the year, the first season in the NFL. Third year, you're the offensive MVP. And then it feels like you're gone.
Yeah, I like it that way, actually. I kind of like it.
Is it hard to maintain, like, a certain level?
No, I think it's more, I don't know, it's a lot, depending on where you kind of get drafted, coaching changes, GM changes, and I feel like mostly kind of like more personal goals of what do you want. I mean, I know guys that, you know, they want to get in and want to get out, and I know guys that they want to play 15, 20 years.
Till the wheels fall off.
With that as well.
So
But that was never you?
Yeah, it wasn't like an issue where like your body was breaking down?
I feel like...
Because it's a lot of toll on your body being a running back.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like,
obviously, like, me tearing my ACL in college and then being able to, like, try to come straight from that to the league, but definitely, man, body definitely get beat up and broken down.
How's your body feeling now?
It's been good. It's been good. We was talking about it earlier. I'm a, you know, treadmill guy. They gonna start.
Man, he's talking about he trying to run marathons. He's going 5K, 10K.
Your knees are good with that?
Yeah. Yeah, they good.
You said sometimes guys want to play so the wheels fall off. Guys want to get in, get out, get their money, be done. What was your ambition? What was your goals?
Honestly, man, I just playing football. Like, it was a thing that I did growing up, and
was anybody around you playing soccer? Or there was no soccer around you? You just weren't exposed to it?
We had soccer. Obviously, I feel like for us, it was like our best soccer player was like our kicker. Yeah. You know, but...
What did you think of the kids that played soccer? You think they were soft?
Nah, all that running that they do that's impressive to me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's impressive to me.
What about now? Like, you've come across the game a little bit more as an adult, right? Because I know you've been at some games. You've been at some big games.
So living in LA for me is like, kind of like a dream come true, but like a blessing also too, right? Like we got 2 baseball teams, 2 soccer teams, 2
Are you FC
basketball.
or Galaxy?
I go where the love at, so
Where's the love
I'm Galaxy.
Okay.
I'm Galaxy. Yeah,
Galaxy,
I'm a Galaxy.
okay.
Yeah,
Old
I'm
school.
Galaxy guy. Show love. So my guy is Zlatan.
Zlatan.
Yeah.
You like the swag?
Yeah, he just talk big boy shit like. yeah. He's like, it's the reason I'm here and you guys are over there. I think more for me, it's more like, what is this kid from North Carolina doing, living in LA at fucking soccer games, hockey games.
Feel like you're balling?
It's just more the excitement or just more of like small town dreams to like a bigger city, but it's more just like a blessing. And then just being in like environments where I'm like, oh, I never been to a soccer game. Damn, this is actually fun.
Okay.
So kind of to y'all point where it's like, damn, I wonder how I would have been if I played this growing up or something like that. I feel like a sport like that for me would have been like lacrosse, like never really having that opportunity. And I'm like, damn, I wonder how it would have been had I played lacrosse.
You talk about growing up in North Carolina. Like, what was that like for you? What town were you from? And like, you know what I'm saying? Take us through what it was kind of like growing up there.
Man, originally I was from Baltimore, so we moved from Baltimore to Rocky Mount. That's kind of a small town, kind of right off 95. And then after that, we moved to Tarboro. But growing up playing little league football, I always play the defense. Like I literally always played defense my whole life. I didn't play running back until like my 10th grade year.
Did that help you become a better running back? Because you played D, so you
understanding.
Kind of just understanding how defenses approach you and anticipate
all
runs.
the different looks you'd see.
Man, I don't know. Like I told you, like
you play football like you play Madden. You just
run where they ate. Run where they ate. It's not really like it's not really like rocket science to me, right? It's like, especially for running back, right? It's like either the hole is gonna be there or it's not. I guess not that I didn't take football. I didn't take football serious I really started to like lock in was after my freshman year in Georgia. Like I had a pretty good season.
Pretty good? How about second all time
Yeah.
after Herschel Walker?
Damn, bro, you
Man,
been doing
Charlie
your
did his research for this show.
Oh, shit.
Hey, I know.
I thought you tried to dap me up, man. Yeah, me up. Hey.
Well, was there a welcome to the NFL moment for you? Because you did say, hey, it gets a little bit more serious.
We played Alabama, and I did pretty. We ended
Damn,
up
I'm
losing.
start calling you Googles.
we ended up losing, but I had a pretty good game against Alabama, and you know, this not saying that Alabama's not Alabama, but nobody do good against Alabama, and I'm like, oh shit, like,
NFL, here
yeah,
I
you
come.
might got something. And then we had this guy on my team. I'm not gonna say his name or whatever, but he was, man, he probably knew he would never see the field, but this dude worked so hard, like, he worked so hard. And I'm like,
Kind of like Rudy?
yeah,
The Rudy of your
almost.
squad.
But it was
Okay.
like, I'm supposed to be the best player on this team, and this guy is outworking me. So I kind of like credit him for being kind of like more of an inspiration to like pick my game up and work on my game and start kind of like taking it serious. But I don't know, man, just going to college at Georgia, like that was super fun. I just talk shit all day and go to practice. Sometimes I practiced, sometimes I didn't. But I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not saying football was easy, but
Just came natural to you.
it did.
Or was
I like
what-
that question though. That what was your welcome to the NFL moment for you? What was it in soccer? Welcome to the pros.
I'd say just the grind and training. You know, I went from Boston College to first a trial at Ajax, and you know, I was living with the host family over those 2 weeks. Things were going pretty well. My second trial game, I scored a hat trick, so I'm like, man, I'm about to sign with Ajax. And then the third game, I pulled my hamstring in front of all the executives watching. They're like, we can't sign you. You'd have to stay until you recover and then we trial again. So I'm like, I'm not doing that. So I went to Stockholm, Sweden to play. And
You wouldn't sit out an injury to see if you could have the opportunity to sign for Ajax?
no, because it was an uncertainty. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to stay over Christmas, and I was really focused on.
Oh, it was Ajax.
I know, but
He didn't want it bad enough.
I had a guarantee. I had a guarantee. So I took the guarantee to go to Sweden, and I'd say,
And they signed you injured.
yeah.
Okay.
And I'd say the daily grind of having to be 100% every day. So in college, you know, you could train hard, you could take a day off or chill. You had to have 100% training every single day. And if it wasn't, you weren't starting. And so I trained well one day of the week. I'm like, I'm good. I showed my skill. Now I can coast. Come Saturday, I was on the bench. And I was like, what? And so finally it got to the point where the coach called me and he said, you can want to go back to the States, or you're going to put in the work every single day. And that was the moment for me. It wasn't necessarily one play. It was more just the consistency.
But it was the humbling of being benched.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Sports is very humbling. I feel like sports is very humbling. But that's kind of like what you were saying, like welcome to the NFL. It's like my first game, I had like 6 carries for 9 yards. So it was like, from that point on, it was more like, you're never as good as you think you are, and you're never as bad as you think you are, right? Like, you just gotta stay the course, keep grinding, because you just never know.
When I was at Fulham, you talk about like getting to different levels, and you talk about college to go into the NFL. And no disrespect to MLS, it was a good level, and I learned a lot from it. But when I went to the Premier League, it was just a different level. It was like you needed to be more fit, you needed to be quicker with your thinking, your first touch needed to be better. There was more competition in the team. But Brian McBride, you know, just being like, oh, keep going, man. Because when I went from being an all-star in the MLS to going over there, and I was sitting on the bench, I was like, what the fuck, dude? I thought I had what it took.
I thought I was somebody.
Yeah, exactly. So, but then like Brian was like, hey, man, just keep working, keep grinding, don't get too upset. you know, keep proving yourself, and when you get your chance, you know, take it. And so it just having someone over there that was an American, that knew what I was going through, and, you know, still kind of believing in me and giving me advice. And then when I finally got that goal against Liverpool over there, I was like, it kept them up from relegation. I was like, hell yeah, like, I deserve to be in this league. Because if you go through a relegation battle and you come out on the other end, for me, it's like saying, you deserve to be there. And so that kind of got me jump-started. But I would say Brian McBride.
What was your surreal moment then?
That was it.
No, but like being like, oh, damn.
Oh, shit. I mean, sitting on the bench. Because it's like, damn, bro, like, I thought I was good. Like, I thought I should be playing. Like, when I first went over there, Chris Coleman was like, hey, you know, you'll be here for a few years, and then, you know, a year or two, and we'll sell you to you know, I can see you playing in a big team or something like that. I'm like, what the hell? I just got here. Why are we talking about, like, leaving?
Did you accept it was the right choice, though, or did you think, nah, this is undeserving, I should be on the field?
You know what I'm saying? The way I operated, the way I always thought I should be on the field, even if I shouldn't be. You know, I'm just be real with you. I mean, but they thought I took too many touches because, you know,
used to a slower pace?
Yeah, maybe. But like my style was like be on the ball and take people on and figure out solutions with my, you know, by taking the touch and moving the ball to find other players or, you know, to create chances for yourself to get shots in the game. But the thing is over there, when you're on a team that's not in the top, you lose the ball, you're defending for longer periods of time. And so what they were trying to do is say, hey, move the rock around a little bit more and pick and choose your moments, when to like be creative a little bit better, because especially away from home, you know, you're not gonna have a lot of the possession if you're a team that's kind of in the bottom half, fighting relegation battles and stuff like that.
What was your surreal moment?
Have I made it?
You know you made it.
No, I don't know.
You have to have a surreal moment.
Dang.
Yeah, when you get the, you know, being able to get the Versace, that Louis, that that new bag.
No, Ballon d'Or probably, I think, hosting that. That's like the World Football Player of the Year, World Soccer Player of the Year. It's a huge award show. Everybody flies into Zurich for it. Anybody who is anybody in soccer is invited to that, and I hosted that for a couple of years. But I remember the first year, that was kind of the moment where I felt like, oh, I'm the person that they picked, okay.
Was you nervous at all?
I was a little nervous. So soccer is so international that you're doing things in multiple languages.
Yeah, she speaks like 10
and
languages.
So I was on stage and I was talking, I think it was Manuel Neuer in German, and then Messi was in Spanish. Neymar was up there speaking in English. Like, you're just kind of switching like that. So yeah, I was probably a little nervous. It's a big stage.
You showed off them skills.
I was flexing. Yeah, it was all right. You've been around, because you're Roc Nation, right? That's who you're repped by, and I know that Roc Nation
right there.
have a bunch of high-profile soccer players, right? Kevin De Bruyne, KDB. Have you met any of the soccer players because of that connection with Roc Nation, or just some other how?
Yeah, no, definitely, for sure. I feel like that was very cool. I think Marcus
Rashford?
Yeah,
yes.
Like being able to meet him. That's one thing I did notice about the soccer players. When they do get a little time off, y'all don't get much time off. So when they do, they love to come over here.
Yeah.
Oh, they in Miami, off-season, yes.
LA or Las Vegas.
Y'all should have seen Charlie last night.
Obviously, they had Lukaku for a little minute, but being able to just kind of like see that, man, it's a whole different kind of world. So I remember doing something with Nike, and they bought Neymar over, and like, it was crazy. Like, I was like, damn, that's like international star right here. Like, it was super crazy. One of the best things I loved about it, I was like, he don't even speak English. That's the best thing about it. So I was like, he just get to come over here, chill. He don't have to have no
Were you chilling with him? Did y'all talk?
Yeah.
How you
A little bit.
communicate, man? How's that work?
I feel like they always have somebody on their team that's able to. I think it was more like one of his good friends or brothers, so being able to like have that relationship. But then, you know, you keep up with everybody now on social media, and being able to go. I think I went to Paris out there for Fashion Week, and he was doing an event with I think Replay or something in PSG, so was able to.
So
go
that was
out
probably
there
when
and
he
hang
was
out.
still over there.
Yeah. I think that was for like COVID year, the 2020, like right before. So that was super dope.
Like, I think Roc Nation put Megan Thee Stallion and Lukaku together. Do you know that?
You're
Like,
starting a
they were-
rumor?
I ain't heard
No,
that
like,
one.
Well,
they
it
went
wasn't a
to a
genuine
wedding together.
relationship now? What?
No, supposedly Roc Nation put them together.
They went to weddings together? They were like
Yeah.
a real thing?
Wait, they went to a wedding together?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where they were first seen together. Was it another player's wedding, no?
Yeah, I don't know. Y'all tell me.
No, I don't know.
I
You-
know all,
Charlie
I'm
seems to
knowing
know.
all the scoop too.
Dude,
though.
Encyclopedia
Charles is
Britannica
inventing
over
stuff.
here, man.
Yeah,
This is a fact. So he's
Oh,
on
Roc
the
Nation's
inside.
sitting right over there.
Roc Nation, they know. They see, they're shaking their head. Yeah, it's true.
Well, I mean, they're all grown. They all can do whatever they want to do. So I don't think nobody forced the issue. Maybe at the same event, and then, stuff happens. So, you know what I mean?
Messi was just in LA, wasn't he? Did you head to that game?
I'm so mad.
You missed it?
Missed it. I'm one. I
That was like
people,
the hottest ticket in town.
Because people act like they don't fuck with the Galaxy for some reason,
Right.
right?
It's
So
all
I'm like, I
LAFC,
see people
right?
like at the Galaxy game. I had to do something for one of the, I don't know, Eric Dickerson, Hall of Fame running back, but he had his charity event, and they do like the auction the night before, and then they do the golf tournament. But
Oh, you play
that
golf?
was a little something.
Okay.
Well, Clint's about to talk a whole lot of trash.
but yeah, I seen it, man. I was super mad. But I do have my MLS Apple TV package, so I'm gonna check out some of the games this year. But
Hey, do you have your Paramount Plus package?
nah, that's like $3.99 though.
I don't know. It's the CBS one.
I don't got that.
$5.99.
$5.99.
I can do that one.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
hold
since he
on.
came on the show, get him the code.
You can't gift him
Come
that?
on, Jelani.
Now?
We gonna
gift
hook him
you.
up.
Jelani's back there
Nah,
quoting
don't
prices.
gift it to me, because then I'm gonna be mad y'all don't renew my drink after the year. So I'm like, God damn it, I had it. Because it's gonna mess
You
me
wanna
up.
get
Like,
used
I
to
had it.
paying
Yeah,
it?
I'm like, I had it for free, so I'm like, I don't want it no more. But yeah, I might have to check that out.
Did you see that thing that Stefan Diggs posted that he was at the San Siro?
Yeah, I
He was
seen
at an
that.
AC Milan
Yeah,
game
yeah.
hooking up with Christian Pulisic and them. Is that have you been to Italy? Have you been to an Italian game?
No, I feel like every time I go over there, it's like their off season. I feel like I always go over
You
there.
head over there in the
moment.
summer? You choose
Summer,
the wrong month.
yeah, summer or
Right around Christmas, New Year maybe or something.
I just pick the wrong locations or something like that.
Is there a
But,
team
yeah.
you'd want to go see? Is there one that kind of like appeals to you?
I feel like.
I mean, you said
definitely-
Paris Fashion Week. I feel like you should pick Milan, no?
Yeah, I like Milan. Don't get me wrong. I feel like I've been to Milan so many times.
Oh,
Though.
sorry.
Definitely. What is
Roma.
Rome?
Lukaku's at Roma.
Napoli. I'm gonna say Napoli.
But he's only there for like a year, right?
It's
Yeah,
loan.
Alone.
You can't
yeah,
lease
that's like a
players.
lease. I was reading about that. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely want to go to Rome for sure. But I wouldn't mind. I've definitely asked a lot of people, and they always say Inter Milan, AC Milan, like that's the game. And
Oh,
then,
the derby for sure. If you
Yeah.
can go to that, that's an incredible game.
I do love Italy. That's one of my favorite things to do is just travel though. Like, I definitely love Italy.
So we
you
need
were
to
saying
get you
in
the
the car
Paramount
coming
Plus
over here.
package. We need to get you the tickets to the game.
Roma Lazio. That
Yeah.
Yeah?
You'd
You'd like to hook up?
Say
We
that
could do
again?
that. Serie A, can we do that for
Yeah.
them?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
We're partners.
we can set that
Yeah.
up. So that was
Okay.
one of the good things with being with Roc Nation, having that relationship with them, and try to get players out there. Which
Mm-hmm.
I like that because it's super dope. You see it all the time here, where
At the
you have-
basketball
yeah, the
games,
basketball
right.
games. It's kind of like it all goes hand in hand, right? Like basketball helps football, and I feel like now with Messi being over here, that's been drawing a lot of attention, and like people really they want to be at the games now. So I feel like that's super dope. And but I heard it's nothing like those games overseas though. I heard it's
Yeah.
like I heard it's crazy.
The atmosphere is different. People always draw the parallel to me because I never enjoy the atmosphere at sports games in America as much as I do back home in Europe. And people always draw the parallel of college football. They'll say if you want to know what it's like a soccer game, if you want to have that kind of like experience, it would be like a college football game down south. Is that right?
Yeah, they get wild.
Yeah, it's
Especially
Yeah,
the
you would know more
SEC,
than
right?
us. I mean, compared to the NFL in terms of that atmosphere, was the college atmosphere more crunk?
night and day.
Yeah.
Yeah, night
yeah?
and day. Well, the stadiums are a lot bigger. Well, they both have rich history and tradition, but it's like, those college fans, man, those baby be, one day old, he's already in a Ohio State or Bama or Georgia onesie, so, they naming their kids after players and all that. So it's or dogs and stuff like that. But yeah, playing in Georgia, man, I feel like that's just one thing I like never took advantage. I mean,
Took for granted?
took for granted was just being able to just play in front of.
Live those moments?
Yeah,
Would you
it's just
rather
crazy.
that or Super Bowl? Because you've lived both, right?
What, like win or play?
Nah, in terms of playing in front of that kind of a crowd. Did Super Bowl
Definitely
just
Super
feel like the
Bowl.
pinnacle?
Playing in Super Bowl was, for me, it was like super, super dope. Like it was super dope. But I also got a chance to play in the Super Bowl in Atlanta, and I went to school in Georgia, so it was like kind of more like a homecoming. But then it was like, damn, I didn't think I'd be fucking playing against Tom Brady fucking 20 years later, and this motherfucker
Can you believe that?
he's still beating people. So some quarterbacks, right? You just know they're gonna fuck it up. You know, you just know you just know they're gonna throw a pick. They're gonna do some goofy
Get a
shit,
stack
yeah.
instead of throwing it away.
But like him is just like, you can be on the opposing team, you can be on defense, you can be up, but you know, Tom getting the ball and you like, oh shit. So it's almost like you got the feeling like you done lost, but y'all winning. So it's just crazy, man, like whatever he's done. I think the biggest thing is being able to do it for such a long period of time. So that's what makes a lot of people so great. I mean, what LeBron's doing right now, like to be able to just have that much success and be that guy, because that's where it gets tough at, right? When everybody knows you're that guy and you're still going to be that guy.
Does Ronaldo still feel like that guy to you? Or now that to me, he almost doesn't, because now he's in Saudi and it's almost like out of sight, out of mind. But he was always that. In football, he was that guy to me, even more so than Messi. It was Ronaldo.
Yeah, I mean, I would say him. I say Ronaldo. I say Messi. I say Zlatan. The way that they were playing in their later 30s, you know, getting into like being 40, is crazy. I mean, Zlatan, talking about him being in Man United at 36 and was balling like how he was balling. And for those guys like Messi, was he 36, 37? In the World Cup, winning a World Cup at that age,
Right.
and being such a dominant player there. I mean, those guys, like you talk about, that everybody knows what they're going to do, and they still going to go do it no matter what that level is. That's crazy.
Your Insta now says entrepreneur. That's what your profile says, right? What are you getting into?
Oh, I'm a man of many things, but as of right now, obviously I was in Australia in all of November, Australia, New Zealand, working with the NFL. They have the NFL Australia, New Zealand, kind of bringing the flag football international side.
Trying to
you know
grow
how
the
they
game?
have
Are they trying to
the
get-
international games and stuff like that. I think that's more down the road, but as far as like academy, so they have academy out in London. They're doing an academy in Australia, but I didn't know that teams like bid on territory. So I think like Australia territory is the Rams, obviously been playing with the Rams,
Okay.
and the Eagles. And then I think like Brazil, they're doing a game in Brazil. I think that's like the Dolphins territory. So yeah, I didn't know
And
know that.
what about Mexico? Was it the Cowboys? What's the territory? Is that the territory for Mexico?
Yeah, I don't know who the hell bid it on though. I don't
So I
know.
always feel like
I do know they have like an office out there. They have office.
Because we always played at like Azteca, and you'd see like murals and stuff like that. There was
Yeah.
always Cowboy stuff down there.
Yeah.
And that was the craziest atmosphere for me to ever play in, by far.
What?
Azteca, Mexico. 110,000 people. I was very fortunate. I got to score in this game, and I always dreamed of playing in this game. And they're throwing piss at me, bags of piss,
What the fuck?
and batteries and coins, and bottles.
But this guy away from home goes to the crowd and doing the stanky leg and the corner flag, and he gonna think that nothing's gonna happen. I was like, yeah, I was going over to celebrate. I was like, no, I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah, they left me in the corner
I
for
was like, you got it, bro.
I saw you in a soccer jersey one time. This weirded me out though, because it was a U.S. soccer jersey, right?
Yeah.
And you were wearing, I can't remember the number, is it number 14? It was Michael Bradley. And I'm like, why would you choose Michael Bradley? I thought that was
Don't be disrespectful.
I'm not being disrespectful,
Damn,
but
what's wrong with Michael Bradley? I could have picked better players. Basically, that's what you said.
Clint was on the team. It was the World
You
Cup.
could have picked someone who would score some
An
goals.
American
I think I used to have a jersey plug though. I think they were like all fake though. You know, you had like, I got in trouble in college for signing autographs and shit like that. So I would be like, hey man, you got any, Tim Hardaway jerseys or Jordan jerseys and stuff like that. So I used to, and then I'm that guy too. Like when the World Cup come around and like I got like all the jerseys. So whoever win, I'm like,
You got
put
it.
the jersey on. I had like Brazil, like Germany, Argentina, like all that stuff. So it was definitely cool.
Well, what about now, like in terms of the finances that you've amassed? Obviously, people are then always looking to see how do I make this money work for me,
Yeah.
right? One thing that a lot of wealthy Americans and former athletes are now choosing to do is to invest in soccer and seeing that as a vehicle of investment. Is that something that would ever interest you?
Yeah, definitely have a good relationship with a couple of people up there at the MLS, and I definitely, that's like one thing I try to do is try
Is
to
there a
have.
region that you would like focus on?
For me, not kind of saying like beggars can't be choosers, but I would probably, for me, it would be like more being from North Carolina, so maybe a Charlotte FC, but I think Panthers owner, same owner as far as with the Falcons, so I know that's maybe a little tricky. He might not even want investors.
Clint,
Maybe,
your baby boy
maybe,
is there?
maybe St. Louis, they just got a team. That's one of the latest expansion teams, so maybe either that or...
So is this something you think about seriously?
Oh, yeah, nah, definitely. Definitely something, but it just has to make sense, and then obviously, depending on what the investment is, too, I'm kind of like, they always hit you with it gotta be this amount, and I'm like, so it just all depends, but that's one thing
That's
I never
the tricky thing with investments, because 90% of the time, it ain't gonna work. So you gotta be protected in terms of that, because everybody got ideas.
Yeah,
90% of the time?
Hell yeah.
Shit.
People come to you with 10 things, only one thing gonna be probably good.
Yeah. But that's all you do need, too, is
You know what I mean?
one.
If you're jumping at everything that everybody's saying, oh, this is gonna be good, you're gonna be broke.
Nah, for sure.
That's the truth.
I think that's a big thing, too, like you said, finances, like that was one thing I started kind of doing, like I said, I didn't know it was my last year, but like literally like my last 2 years was like, I already start budgeting and stuff like that. That way it was like, I'm not spending like crazy, which I never
Did you always have the right people around you for that? Or did you have to make mistakes to then figure out?
I feel like I make mistakes, but I feel like, I always feel like it's better to do nothing than to go and do something that you're like uncertain about.
Okay.
So I think that's a big thing in the sports industry, man. We love to like, what's next? Like, what are you doing? And, maybe some people may look down on others, but not only that, as humans, like we always want to figure out like, what's next?
Yeah.
What should I be doing? Like we feel like we gotta be doing something, but.
Like, what is that for you? Because I know you're talking about like running, and you're talking about how you like cameras, and like what is like the stuff you do now, and it's like you talk about being off the grid, kind of away from everything, but like what is like that thing that kind of keeps you like going? Like for me, like the hobbies, I like fishing, golfing, and hunting, but like for you, like what is that?
For me, man, is traveling, really traveling, seeing the world. That's definitely one thing I've always just wanted to do. I want to go to damn near every country, before it's all said and done. That, hanging out with the fam, now I can go back home for 2 or 3 weeks and hang out instead of just going back for, 2 to 3 days, trying to stay away from Cookout and Bojangles and, that Carolina barbecue. But that's like a big thing, being able to go back home for, Mother's Day and Father's Day, my siblings' birthdays, and it's
Have you got
always
family of your
something.
own yet? You got family of your own yet?
No, I do have a little girl on the way though, so I'm
congrats.
excited about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you think you're gonna be as a father?
Oh, I think I'm really good dad. Yeah. I don't know. I'll be good. Yeah, I'll be good. I'm excited about that.
Sports?
Though. Get her into sports?
Yeah.
She do whatever she want. I feel like. Yeah. I'm not gonna like. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but yeah, we'll figure it out in due time. But yeah, no. I'm definitely excited about that. But yeah, I definitely feel like I'd be a good dad though. been talking to a lot of other dads and just hearing everybody's perspective definitely be making me feel good about it, though.
I know Clint wants to go back to the golf talk. What'd you play off?
Golf?
You have a handicap?
Nah, I'm terrible. Like, I don't even keep score or nothing. I just go out there and literally I just have fun.
Yeah, I mean, where I look at it, it's always gonna be challenging. You're outdoors, and worst thing, you know, you walk in the course, you're gonna get some exercise, so it's kind of like, it's a win-win.
Yeah.
That's why I like it.
Golfing, that was a big thing when I first got done, though. Like, that first year, I was damn near, like, got the bug. I was, like, golfing all day, every day, and I was like, damn, okay, this retired, like, it's not.
Because you don't, like, you can do it, then the next day you can do it again. Like, you're not like, oh, I need regen day, you know what I mean? Like, that's the other
So
thing
your
about
wife is at home with 6 kids and you're out there playing 18 holes? How many times a week?
At least 2 to 3. But I do it, like, in the
addicting,
morning.
though.
So, like, I'll go, like, you know, like 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock, and then I get home and I'm running kids in the evening. Or, you know, make sure that I'm cooking in the evening. You know.
Do not cook.
Yeah, I cook.
You
I
cook?
grill, just grill. It's simple.
Okay.
Grill
Oh, yeah,
food.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Gotta get that
That's
on that
easy.
grill.
Hamburgers,
Traeger.
steaks, you know what I mean? You smoking stuff, Traeger.
Yeah, easy
Yeah,
cook.
whether it's just like, you know,
Yeah, it's
brisket
not like some
or...
good grilling, though.
You grill?
Yeah, for sure.
If you're Southern, you have to grill?
I mean, it's good. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's good. Anything that takes a while is always going to taste better. Like beer can chicken, brisket. I mean, you can do a pork tenderloin. I mean, there's all kinds of things. Just sit there, chill drink a beer,
Yeah.
cook.
Good vibes.
see
Music.
everybody enjoy it, and you don't have to think about nothing but just cooking.
Charlie gets cooked for.
Hey, you know he's cooking. You know
Don't
he's
you?
cooking.
I'm not the best cook, so I stay out there.
Yeah, he do like
But I do like to
ramen
grill.
noodles.
No, I like to grill.
Air fryer.
Ramen noodles.
No, air fryer.
Scrambled eggs.
Air fry
Gotcha.
easy. Scrambled eggs. Do you grill gator?
Down in the bayou.
Yeah, you gotta. I wouldn't know where to find that. Yeah, I wouldn't know where to find it, but I definitely had gator though. Gator.
Florida and Louisiana.
Yeah. How you usually like your gator?
Fried.
But man, you gotta have grilled blackened.
No,
Fire.
for real.
Yeah, it's actually better than fried. But you know, you go to Papa Do's, you get them Gator Bites.
You
Top
gotta
notch.
explain that. What? Because she don't know nothing about
Yeah.
no
Gator.
gator.
You ever had Gator?
No, sir.
So
Don't want to ever have
so
gator.
grilled and
I'm
black, and you
good.
talk about how you do like catfish.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah,
seasoning?
but just grilled is
Yeah.
like.
Would you eat
I didn't
catfish?
think it would be that good.
Catfish? I've eaten catfish.
For real.
Yeah.
Chitlins?
Huh?
Chitlins?
I don't know what that is.
Part of a hog.
Oh, no, I don't eat pork.
Liver gizzards?
No, sir.
I ate all that. Yeah.
Hey, you never had squirrel dumplings?
Squirrel dumplings?
Yeah.
Frog legs?
They were eating snails last night, these two.
Oh man, that's
They went to a
oh,
French
man, I had
restaurant.
that. I don't
Yeah,
know about
very
that.
fancy.
I don't know about that.
And Clint couldn't eat breakfast this morning because of it.
Yeah. I don't know about all that.
Turned his stomach.
I from the South, so yeah, we eating all that crazy
We like
stuff.
wild game, like dove,
Yeah.
quail.
Have you ever
You like
hunted?
lamb? No, I haven't. I never hunted.
Clint's
and
big into hunting.
I never.
Well-
I did fishing once, but yeah, I'm not really like an outdoorsy. Well, I love to hike and stuff like that, but like.
Oh, you up there in Runyon Canyon, you're living your best LA life.
He's in the valley.
Yeah, I'm out in the where it's not too busy yet. But yeah, I definitely do the hikes. Like that's like a
That's a classic.
California thing
Right,
for
yeah.
sure. It's just peaceful though. I feel like it's very peaceful.
Would you ever
I get
ski,
up there.
snowboard? Would you?
I skied once. Damn, yeah, that was a good time. That was real fun.
Charlie's been skiing once and now he thinks
Yeah,
he's
he
like,
went to
oh, I'm a
Montana.
skier.
He thinks
Oh
he's,
yeah, where
I go to Montana.
he thinks he's like Lindsey Vonn now.
You call me Black Diamond Davies. That's why. So I skied at Black Diamond first time.
Hey, you said you only went one day and you're like, I'm good.
Why would they even let you do that?
So the person I went with, my man Jason, we got invited to this place, Yellowstone Club, and he's like, oh, you know, I skied a couple of times in my life. He's like, all right, let me assess you. I won't take you down the crazy ones. He took me down a blue trail, which is like intermediate level.
Okay.
and I was falling left and right.
Yeah, he had to put him in school. He had to get his pizza
So
slice
I
going.
did one lesson, and then the next day I was skiing
He was skiing down the mountain like that.
'Cause I felt so confident that I'm like, I can do this.
Now my body be hurting from the skiing though.
For real?
What
Hell
slopes do
yeah.
you ski? Like what level? Blue? Because it's what? Is it green, blue?
Green, blue, black diamond.
Yeah, I'm a green bluish guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's
the
just-
hardest part was, do you think it was like getting off that lift and not like falling in front of everybody, like when you first was doing it?
That. And that's where I realized, like,
You like stressing, you're like, I'm getting close, about to get
definitely.
time.
But
don't
I
be-
fell, but I caught myself, so I was like, all right, I am a little bit more athletic than I thought I was. But it's trying to stop was like the big thing for me though. Trying to stop, but
Oh, when you're getting down to the bottom.
I want to do like, the family trip in the
Yeah.
mountains and like just hang out and
You see?
marshmallows and all
Okay,
that
Chuck.
good stuff,
A hot toddy.
The hot toddy.
Where's next on your travel list?
Well, hopefully it's
Oh, Italy.
Yeah,
Now that we got the
CBS,
shout
make
out
that
there.
happen.
Yeah.
Italy. Nowhere right now. About to become a dad, so I'm gonna chill on the travel
happening
right
soon,
now.
Yeah,
soon?
when's the due date?
May, in May, yep.
yeah.
So I'm excited about that. I don't know. I just was gone for like 2 months, so I don't feel like I need to be anywhere right now, and I just hang out and relax. Plus it's basketball season, so I gotta lock in. I'm a Duke guy. That's my team. Big Duke basketball, and then Clippers. So yeah,
If you picked a soccer team, do you follow a soccer team at all?
big Galaxy. Big
Okay,
Galaxy.
but nothing internationally.
You said Charlotte though a little bit?
I'm wherever Neymar is. So I'm in Saudi right now.
You in Saudi?
That's a mistake.
Hey, you go where the money. Hey, you go where the money is.
Yeah.
Hey, I can see you over there wearing all the gear.
Oh, no, don't worry. I'm
the game.
gonna definitely make my way over there.
100%.
Y'all gonna see me. You gonna see me over there.
There ain't no way you're
Yeah.
watching the Saudi games.
I'm gonna go over there for sure.
No
I gotta go.
watching Saudi
Yeah, I
games.
gotta go. I gotta go, cause next thing you know, you probably won't be over there no more. So
Supposedly Neymar wants to play in MLS too, so with Messi.
Talk
in
to LA
Miami.
Galaxy,
Yeah.
man. Make that happen.
now that'd be nice. See, I'll be
Then you'd be there, season ticket.
season ticket
Hell
holder
yeah.
right there.
What's the name of that rapper you did a song with?
Is that a song?
You did a song, some Texas rapper. Who was it?
Well, Big Hawk, may he rest in peace.
Okay.
It was something with Nike for the 2006 World Cup. It was like a Don't Tread campaign or something. And they're like, would you want to work with any rappers, whatever? And I was like, yeah, if I work with a Texas rapper, that'd be dope. Like, not that I have bars or anything, but I was like, I just want to show love. Because I always grew up listening to Texas music, especially Houston rap, whether it was like Bun B, Pimp C, like UGK,
They call
Trey
him
the
Mike
Truth.
Jones.
All that kind of stuff. But no, we did this track called Don't Tread. And then after that, like, unfortunately, he passed away. But then, through that passing, ended up meeting Trey the Truth. And he's been like a big brother, man. Just everything that he does in the community in Texas and how he gives back to the youth with like Trey Day and stuff like that. So that's my connection.
The reason I was asking was because someone had told me that that's something that you would kind of be into. Like you have music aspirations, or is that right?
Nah, hell no.
You
Not
flow?
at all.
Nah.
Do you flow?
I mean, I got a couple albums out, but y'all won't never hear 'em.
Can you freestyle though?
Just fucking around.
Yeah,
But
like if I give you a beat, can you go?
I wouldn't do it right now.
Hey,
But like,
they always try to put you in a spot,
always,
and
right.
then you do something, and then everybody's like, "That wasn't it, man.
Yeah,
that wasn't it."
I just told y'all that
Hey,
I do this one, but
you need to
like-
not never do that again.
Like before the games and stuff like that. Speaking of Bun B, have you had those Trill burgers?
No, I haven't, but I heard about them, man. They like put butter on the bun.
I don't know what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they the
Trill
one.
burgers, yeah.
They the one. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had a burger better than that.
Who would you say you rap like? Someone out of like Cali style, or would you still be
what's
more
your
like?
flow like?
Or you be North Carolina like J. Cole? What are you?
Nah, I'm a little ratchet with it. Like I like to.
Pablo?
Nah, I like to hear that drill type music for real. Yeah, like I like that type of music. Like Dirk. Nah, I like Dirk, like Chicago,
Okay.
Detroit,
Yeah.
I don't know, like that pain music, Like
Yeah.
I definitely like that. Like that's my style of music, but I don't. If I was to rap, I don't know.
It always sounds better in your head than when you put it.
That's why you need a good engineer, right? Yeah, good engineer, producer.
Yeah.
Is that right when you listen back to what you
Yeah,
laid
like
down?
that's terrible. Like, but
Definitely.
you think you got, like writing bars. Like I got more bars than Alcatraz. Watch this.
Yeah.
Like, and it comes out, you're like, oh.
Or
damn.
you just got like 6 bars, and then after that, it's like, I ain't really got much else for them.
And you gotta have a good hype man too to make them feel like to keep going.
That's you.
Yeah, this is Lil Jon
That's
right
you.
here, man. It's Lil Jon.
Everything sound better in the studio too, right? It be like, oh, bro, that was hard, and then you put it in the car, you like, yeah.
Come on, you could give it like 6 bars, right?
Nah, no 6
I'll
bars.
drop that beat.
Nope, not happening. Definitely not happening. About to go viral.
Yeah, he about to need some water because he could be beatboxing for an hour, and then he's gonna be like, yeah, all right, man.
You started and he finished.
Hell no, I ain't, man. Y'all ain't gassing me up again.
What about y'all? What music y'all like, or who's y'all favorite artist? I do love the Afro beats right now too.
I mean, I like Texas rap, like I said, Outkast. I like J. Cole, Tupac. I mean, back in the day, I used to listen to Master P.
Okay.
I like Eminem. I mean, what y'all like?
I listen to everything. I have a playlist old school, so I like the late 90s, mid 2000s.
R&B?
R&B. You know, you could go back to Aaliyah and Timberland, Missy.
Sade.
Luda, Sade was my first dance at the wedding I had. So,
What?
man,
Sade
What was
was?
first?
Yeah.
What
He
was
likes,
it?
He likes,
What song?
You tell me you liked Bow Wow, didn't you? Soldier Boy.
Which
Hey, I
Sade
did-
song was your first dance?
Shad Moss.
Huh?
Which Sade song was your first dance?
I always blank on the name.
Ordinary.
My wife's gonna kill me.
You listen to other type of music, like country or?
When I was in college,
Like rock
when I
or-
was in college, went to Georgia, so all those guys either live in Tennessee or big Georgia fans. So I was a big Luke Bryan, Jason Aldean,
Yeah.
Florida, Georgia, Cole Swindell, Chase Rice.
Okay.
Not as much like recently, but
Yeah.
that was a cool experience, like being in Georgia, being around the country artists, and then at that time, like, you know, they were like married, so I knew they couldn't do nothing with the girls, so you know, I go meet the girls. But that was cool though. But definitely into like the Afro beats, like
Yeah.
or
By your side.
Afro fusion. That's cool.
Sade by your side.
By your side.
Doesn't mean as much when you have to look it up, you know.
Yeah, man.
Supposed to be.
Hey,
That don't change the
don't
outcome
talk.
of the
Hey,
first
I
dance.
thought he was Google. Breaking Bad. He's Ask Jeeves.
Todd, listen, we really appreciate you making time for us today. Will you give us a shout out if you go to a game in Italy?
Oh yeah,
Make sure
for
you
sure,
shout us out.
for sure. Y'all
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, they gonna be like, damn, this motherfucker having the time of his life. I'm gonna definitely live it up. But nah, I can't complain. I appreciate y'all having me.
We appreciate
Thank
you
y'all.
for coming through.
Congratulations on, you know, a career and everything that y'all doing and
You
gonna
too,
keep
man.
doing, and
Appreciate you, man.
you know, good luck and safe travels to
Thank
y'all.
you, thank
Appreciate
you, sir.
y'all.
I appreciate you. Thank you, guys.
Sir, appreciate you.
I'm not-